Has your studies in the U.S. Naval Postgraduate School helped you in the U.S. Coast Guard?
Absolutely. So my Master of Science degree is in meteorology and physical oceanography. Immediately after graduate school, I had the opportunity to command a 110-foot patrol boat out of Maine. And having a background in meteorology and oceanography, unlike my previous tours where I just kind of did the best I could with what the weather was doing, now I really understood not only what the weather was going to do, but why. And that helped me to keep my crew safe on a patrol boat operating in very dangerous conditions sometimes out of Portland, Maine. After that job, I taught meteorology and oceanography at the Coast Guard Academy. So now I was teaching what I had just learned really well a couple years before. And I've heard it said, and I like to say, you don't really know something until you've taught it. And so that was an opportunity to really learn the material that I had studied and now was making a career out of. And following my teaching job, I was the deputy commander and then later the commander of the International Ice Patrol, which monitors the iceberg danger near the Grand Banks of Newfoundland and warns ships of the iceberg risk. It was formed after the Titanic sank over 100 years ago, and we're still doing that job today. The Coast Guard is still doing that job today. And in that job, I applied oceanography to determine where the icebergs were going to drift, and we applied meteorology to determine what the best flight plan was for a given day. Because what we did was go out and search with aircraft to find where icebergs were. And using meteorology, I was able to help my team figure out where the best place to fly was, because sometimes the clouds or the winds would be different in one op area versus a different region.
Okay.